Welcome to this in depth session on partnerships, a fundamental pillar of Italian commercial law. We will explore together the distinctive features of these corporate forms, their application, and the implications for shareholders. The goal is to provide a clear and professional understanding of these legal entities. Partnerships are one of the oldest and most widespread legal forms in the Italian business landscape. They are characterized by a close personal connection between the partners and the business. This aspect clearly distinguishes them from other types of companies. Their essence lies in the prevalence of the personal element, namely trust and collaboration between partners. This relationship of trust is crucial to the operation and management of the business. The structure is often leaner and less bureaucratic than other forms. One of the fundamental differences from corporations lies in the liability of shareholders. In corporations, liability is limited to the capital contributed. This principle protects the shareholders' personal assets. In contrast, in partnerships, partners' liability is generally unlimited and joint. This means that partners are liable for the partnership's obligations with their personal assets. This characteristic implies direct and profound involvement in the business risk. Unlimited and joint liability are distinctive features that influence the choice of this corporate form. It strengthens the trust of third parties but exposes the partners to significant financial risk. Understanding this distinction is essential for any aspiring entrepreneur or consultant. The simple partnership or S.a.s is the reference model for partnerships in our legal system. It serves as an archetype for understanding the fundamental concepts governing these corporate forms. It is often used to illustrate the basic principles. Its application is specifically limited to non commercial activities. This is a crucial point that defines its scope of use. It cannot be used for the exercise of commercial business activities. Typical uses include the management of real estate, such as co ownership of a building. It is also suitable for the joint practice of intellectual professions, although other specific forms exist for these. Its flexibility makes it ideal for these purposes. Regarding liability, the partners of a simple partnership are jointly and severally liable for the partnership's obligations. This means that each partner is liable with their entire assets. Joint and several liability means that a creditor can claim the entire amount from any of the partners. By default, the management of a simple partnership is entrusted to all partners. Each partner has the power to perform ordinary and extraordinary administrative tasks. However, the bylaws may provide otherwise, delegating management to one or more partners. This flexibility in management is one of its strengths. It allows the structure to be adapted to the specific needs of the members. The delegation of powers must be clearly defined in the Articles of Association. The simple company offers an extremely flexible and less formalized structure than other types of companies. It does not require registration in the company's register with constitutive effects but only with public notice effects. This reduces initial bureaucratic burdens. It's ideal for small businesses or partnerships between individuals who know each other well. Mutual trust between partners is essential to its success. Its simplicity of setup and management makes it attractive for a variety of purposes. Its non commercial nature makes it unsuitable for those seeking to start a profit making business with a complex organization. However, for wealth management or professional activities, it remains a valid choice. Its simplicity is its greatest virtue. The general partnership, or S.n.c, represents a more complex evolution compared to the simple partnership. It is the preferred form of partnership for commercial activities. Its structure is more robust and suitable for larger scale operations. This type of company is widely used by small and medium sized businesses operating in the commercial sector. It offers a more structured legal framework for activities that require greater organization. It is a step up from the limited liability company in terms of commitment and risk. A general partnership, S.n.c, is characterized by the unlimited and joint liability of all partners. This is its most significant distinguishing feature and deserves in depth analysis. Each partner is liable with their personal assets for all obligations incurred by the partnership. This means that, in the event of corporate debts, creditors can seize not only the company's assets, but also the personal assets of each partner. This liability is not limited to the amount of capital contributed, it provides significant protection for third parties. Unlimited liability means there is no clear separation between the company's assets and those of the individual partners. This exposes the partners to significant financial risk. This aspect must be carefully considered before incorporation. Joint and several liability, on the other hand, means that the creditor can turn to any of the partners for the entire amount of the debt. The partner who has paid the debt will then have a right of recourse against the other partners. This mechanism further strengthens the creditor's position. This feature of unlimited and joint liability significantly strengthens the trust of third parties in the company. Suppliers, banks, and other creditors know they can count on an extended guarantee. This can facilitate access to credit and business relationships. However, for partners, this same characteristic carries a high risk. The decision to establish a general partnership must be carefully considered. It is essential that partners have full mutual trust and a clear understanding of the implications. Partners' liability is independent of the share of capital each has contributed to the company. Even a partner with a small stake is fully liable with his or her assets. This underscores the prevalence of the personal element over the capital. As with a limited liability company, management of a general partnership is generally entrusted to all partners. Each managing partner has the power to perform management tasks. The Articles of Association may, however, provide for separate or joint management or delegate management to one or more partners. Management flexibility allows the structure to be adapted to operational needs. It's important that the governance rules are clear and well defined in the Articles of Association. This prevents potential conflicts between partners. A general partnership, S.n.c, is a popular choice for small and medium-sized family businesses or those between partners with strong ties. Its simplicity of establishment and management, combined with the ability to engage in commercial activities, makes it attractive. However, the personal risk is a determining factor. The limited partnership, or S.a.s, introduces a fundamental distinction between types of partners. This corporate form is characterized by the coexistence of two categories of partners with clearly defined roles and responsibilities. It is a more complex but strategically advantageous structure. This distinction allows for a balance between capital requirements and management requirements. The limited partnership is a hybrid model that combines elements of a partnership with a partial limitation of liability. It's an attractive option for a variety of business scenarios. The first are the general partners. These partners have unlimited and joint liability for the partnership's obligations. Their position is similar to that of the partners in a general partnership. They are liable with their entire assets. The primary role of the general partners is managing the company. They are the administrators par excellence and hold the decision making powers. Their expertise and commitment are crucial to the success of the business. The second are the limited partners. Their liability is limited to the amount of capital they contributed to the company. This means their financial risk is limited to the initial investment. They are not liable with their personal assets. The role of limited partners is to contribute capital to the partnership. They cannot participate in the management of the partnership. Any management action performed by a limited partner may result in the loss of the benefit of limited liability. This clear separation of roles and responsibilities offers significant strategic advantages. It allows the company to attract capital from investors, the limited partners, without requiring them to assume unlimited risk. This expands financing options. At the same time, the limited partnership ensures that management is entrusted to partners, the general partners, who are fully involved and responsible. Their unlimited liability encourages prudent and competent management. This creates a balance between capital and management. A limited partnership is a more complex corporate form to manage than a limited liability company or a general partnership. It requires a clear definition of roles and responsibilities. Its incorporation and management are more complex. It is particularly suited to entrepreneurial projects requiring both external capital and specific managerial expertise. It combines the financial support of passive investors with the active involvement of entrepreneurs. Its structure is versatile. A limited partnership, S.a.s, is often used in family contexts where some members wish to participate only with equity. It's also a popular choice for startups seeking financing without relinquishing management control. Its flexibility makes it an attractive option. The S.a.s regulations include specific rules for the protection of third parties and the proper separation of roles. It is essential to comply with these provisions to avoid negative consequences. Transparency is a key element. In short, the limited liability company, S.a.s, offers a corporate model that balances risk and management. It allows you to leverage the advantages of partnerships, such as flexibility, with a partial limitation of liability. It is an effective solution for a variety of business needs.